What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You are watching GLive Game Night. This is a discussion, and of course, this might be the first video you're seeing for the new year, 2021. Joining us this show, it's going to be the OG GLive Game Night crew, of course. My name is Leo, your host, as always, joined by Glory and Willow. I know it's been a while since you've last saw our faces, but tonight is going to be a special night because we're going to be talking about the perfect game length. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't yet, do click like on this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel in case you haven't yet. Checking in on you guys. Glory, kumusta? How you doing? How was the new year?
Okay, so marami akong news because I haven't been in the show for quite some time.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
happened?
so first news, I quit my job.
Wait, you still put people in jail though, right? Technically. You're still a lawyer.
I'm still a lawyer, but hindi na ako sa firm. So I
Okay.
switched jobs.
All right.
So that's my news. So that's what's new with me. I started in November. So it's been busy. That's why I haven't been playing a lot. But I'm very excited for 2021 because plan ako, it's really content creation year for us, hopefully, all of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, very excited.
Congratulations, Glory. Wow, she's been keeping it on the down low until she was ready. Nice. So you're what? Months into this job, hopefully. Yeah, you have warmed up and put a lot of people in jail. All right? Willow, kumusta? How you doing, man?
It's all good, man. May pasabog din ako.
Oh.
I quit. No, I'm just kidding. Joke lang. Joke lang. But tama si Glory. Actually, we're doing a lot more sa content this year. And fully in charge with that right now. So hopefully, excited din kayo in watching these GLive game nights and our future plans.
Yeah. Yeah, let it all unfold, no? Starting with this video right here,
Yep.
the first of many, all right? So, tonight, once more, we're talking about the perfect game length. And just to start us off, you know, to hit the ground running, wala nang intro. Technically, may intro. You all know, so it was a few minutes. But let's start with just saying out loud what our most comfortable game length is. Like, let's say, tara, you want to sit down for a game? Ano yung expectation natin? Like, what comes to our mind when we say, okay, one game. I'm G. All right, so let's start with you, Willow. What is a perfect game length for you?
Para sa akin, straight up, it's 30 minutes. If I play the game and enjoy it, yung theme, yung mechanics as much as I really, really like it, pwede ako mag-extend to an hour, 30 minutes. Pero more than that, I don't think I would be focused enough, if that makes sense.
Your ideal is
Medyo
30. Like, if I have to
Ideal
get
30.
everything in 30, if I'm enjoying it, I'll extend. Pero 30, that's your start. That's your bar.
I'd rather play the game 3 times for an hour and 30 minutes kesa play one hour and 30 minutes na game.
I see. No matter how much you love it, it's how you would prefer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the outside meta after winning a game tapos babawi yung isang player tapos
Right.
After winning the game.
Assuming.
Confident siya eh. Siya mananalo.
Okay.
Kasi may outside strategies eh. Syempre there's the tactics of playing the game mismo. But then when you played it na, you know the start, iba siya sa the second game, then iba siya sa third game. For me, lalo na for like strategy games, hindi yung mga party games, 30 minutes is a really good time.
Right. Yeah. And you mentioned something that's something most people don't consider, no? Like the game outside of the game, like how people learn and how people pick up after. That's something to consider. Again, 30 minutes. Nice benchmark there. How about you, Gloria? What is the perfect game length for you?
Ako naman, kasi si Willow, it's really about his attention span, di ba? Ako opposite. Attention span, I can go on for a long game. I mean, you guys know my favorite game. Takes a long time to play. But if I have to take into consideration the attention span of who I'm playing with, my perfect game length is 1 hour to 1.5 hours, but that includes teaching the game. And I'm assuming that it's their first time playing. With Willow, kasi sinasabi niya na he wants to play, he'd rather play a 30-minute game 3 times than play a longer game, diba? Ako naman, it's different. It's really to entice more people or to, alam mo yun, sometimes kasi pag natapos kayo, sometimes di nag-enjoy yung isa, diba? I want to switch to a new game naman. But for me, if like you say one night, tara one game tayo, 1 hour to 1.5.
Yeah.
That's the perfect one.
Okay. An hour to an hour and a half, and that's just for you to get the most of the experience. Like that's what you expect coming in. All right. So good amount of information spread out between, you know, the 30-minute person and the 90-minute person. How perfect is that? I'm somewhere in the middle. 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Oh, 45 minutes. And let me explain why. Not just because I want to be right in the middle. For the sake of symmetry. Madaya, you know, like I'm the host. I get to go last. No. I like 45 minutes is because it's the length of one of my all-time favorite games that has a good balance of everything I look for in a board game. And that's Blood Rage. Blood Rage, if you know what you're doing, yeah. Right? Like, think of your favorite games. Say for Glory's Game of Thrones, the board game. Like, it fits our timelines, right? Like, what's another game that Glory likes? Wingspan. That's 90 minutes, right?
Yeah, 90
Diba?
minutes.
Oh, so, again, I think it's a very, how do you say, intuitive game length choice. No, so Willow 30 minutes, Glory 90. I'm at 45. It's Blood Rage for me. Blood Rage, you can play it at 45 minutes, even at 3 or 4 players. If you guys know what you're doing, diba? Like, kung alam nyo na kung paano mag-draft, you know how to go for a Loki strat, you know how to go for a Thor strat. Even if you're playing with the gods, well, God forbid you're playing with the gods. That's an odd expansion. Like, I'll admit, no, it's not my favorite. Pero yeah, 45 minutes, maybe max an hour. Kung nagdodurdle ka when you're playing Blood Rage, or if you're like, there's a lot of things in Valhalla, you knock him out, you have to pick him up, that's an extra 2 minutes. But 45 minutes is mine. It's enough for gamers to really pay attention and invest. Tapos, it's short enough for new folks to say, that's not so bad, baka pwedeng isa pa. So, that's 45 minutes. So far in our discussion, guys, have we changed anyone's minds? Glory, would you like to go longer or shorter than 90? Willow, may ahaba pa ba yung 30? Your thoughts?
Ako, I think, na-mention mo nga kanina, diba? Wingspan. Kasi, for me, perfect talaga yung ganung game length kasi may set number of rounds siya. Like Quacks. May set number of rounds. And you can really finish the whole game. You feel like you had a full experience. Like, hindi na sayang yung game night mo. You played a substantial game. And you just spent an hour and a half. So, for me, that's my sweet spot.
Now that you mentioned it, the 2 things I think that comes out of there: the round counter, the round number. So a lot of games like let's say Lords of Waterdeep, a classic, has rounds in it. Doesn't matter how many players, there's just rounds. And then another aspect is the 90 minutes, right? That's a lot of movies. A lot of movies are an hour and a half long. So people would compare the way we invest economically, time-wise into board games compared to movies. Instead of going out to watch a movie, bili ka na lang ng board game. You can play it like 4 or 5 times with your family. It's more than enough. It pays for itself. But Willow, how about you? Dude, 30 minutes, that's like what? A Netflix series? Like an anime?
One episode.
Did that change your mind though, this whole discussion yet?
But kasi when you watch an anime, you don't watch one episode lang, diba Dan?
I see what you're saying.
Diba? No, you wanna watch it. You wanna do 3 times. You see who's the better person. De joke lang. No naman. No, kasi for me talaga 30 minutes. There's a lot of meron siya madaming preparing for the game night. So I know who I'm gonna be playing with. I know kung ano na yung nalaro nila. I know na yung span din at yung attention span nila. So for me, 30 minutes. Most you guys know I play with new people, not a lot board gamers. Yeah, I play more with them than yung gaming groups ko talaga. Pag gaming groups ko, I'll play 3 hours. Pero preferably kasi for me, I like getting new people into the hobby. I like party games. Puro ko when I do game night, I give one heavy game, which is a medium game for us, and then a couple of party games. So kailangan mabilis. So of course when you do a game night also you have food muna, and then after that kwentuhan pa. And then syempre you're gonna wait. You'd want them to say na, oh, di ba may board games ka, Willow? Let's play. And pag sinabi na nila yun, dun ka papasok. And then you won't give them an hour game kasi for them parang we're never gonna do that again.
I see.
We won't tell Willow to bring board games or to play board games again. Kasi parang first experience nila yun, tapos you know.
Right,
that's just for me. So para sa akin, sweet spot pa rin is 30 minutes. I could go up to 45 minutes with teaching. Pero when I teach kasi, you know, I have a method din sa teaching. So sobrang bilis lang ng ganun. And yeah.
No, I like the aspect of weaving it into things. And again, it's not even just between other things. It can be weaving this game into other games. So maybe we can play the 90-minute game and then the 30 and then another 90, 45 and then the 30. So it just makes for a more whole experience. No, guys, there's so many aspects that came out in this little discussion here. We're talking about the perfect game length. If you have any takes on this, let us know. Put it in the comments below. What is the perfect game length for you? Just a quick recap. For me, it's 45 minutes. Right smack dab in the middle of Glory, who says 90. And then Glory says, and then Willow says 30. Okay, so it's 90, 45, 30 for many different reasons, and you know, attacking and focusing on different aspects of the hobby. So again, if you guys enjoyed this video, click like, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and share this video on social media and tag a friend and tell them what your perfect game length is. So next time you guys have a night out, given you're wearing masks, staying safe, healthy, you guys can have a good game night at your place, hopefully, since you are the board gamer. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a GLive Game Night production. We've been talking about the perfect game length. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.